Welcome all to Tea Time with me, Gabby. Today we have a super special guest, Rachel Fox. Rachel Fox has quite an interesting story to tell us today. For the past 2 years, Miss Fox has attended a roller coaster camp. Let's hear her story. What were your expectations going into this camp?
Honestly, going into Thrill Coaster Tours, I had no idea. I mean, I went in and I didn't know anyone. I just kind of was like, oh, I'll make friends, even though I'm the most awkward person. Went in, I knew that we didn't learn about roller coasters, which was awesome. I mean, who wants to learn about roller coasters? Just want to ride them. And what else would I expect? I guess I went in with an open mind. And I was just hoping that it would be a great experience, and it was.
Have there been any lifelong friends you have made during this camp?
Yes, there have been multiple lifelong friends. Even though I just went 2 years ago was my first year, and I went to Florida. Right away, these two girls that have been going for 2 years before that, they just automatically brought me into their group, and it was amazing. And then eventually I became friendly with this one other guy, and then every day, each and every person was just so friendly to me. And so after 10 days of being with them, during the Florida trip, they came down that April after that for 2 days to my house. 3 of them, and we all went to Six Flags. And then in the summer, before this past year's tour, I went down to Chicago. I flew down to Chicago for 10 days to be with Skylar, one of the girls, and then another girl also flew down from Syracuse. We're all just for everywhere, and it's great that we all, have the time and love each other so much that we kind of just go everywhere for each other.
Florida being your favorite place to ride, what makes this place your favorite?
What makes Florida my favorite place to go? It's just everyone's different. Sometimes they love going to theme parks for the stories, like Disney World. It's not really all about the thrill. It's about, Cinderella and the story behind everything. And then some Six Flags near us, it's just all about the thrill. There isn't much story behind it. And I'm kind of mixed between that. So when we went down to Florida, we went to Disney World and Universal Studios, and that was awesome. Just seeing everything, and there's always so much known about Disney World, and it's a lifelong fun. But we also went to Busch Gardens, which has had some of the best rides in the country, and SeaWorld, which is just SeaWorld. And yeah, it was just an all-around, very evened out, great place to go.
Knowing that your favorite type of roller coaster is a Giga Coaster, describe...
Well, for starters, Giga Coasters are roller coasters that are huge, but most of the time, usually they don't have huge loops or crazy twists and turns that kind of rock you around. And don't get me wrong, I love coasters that, are all twists and turns, but they kind of, I black out sometimes. No big deal, but it happens. But Giga Coasters like Nitro at Six Flags, it's this huge ride. It's just so many, hills and stuff, and you see a beautiful view, and you can kind of enjoy it and take it all in. And otherwise, Bizarro at Six Flags Great Adventure, it's just so many twists and turns. You don't really know what's going on, and and it's over. By the time you get on it, it's over. So Giga Coasters, they're special.
Overall, would you recommend this camp to other people?
I would most definitely recommend going to Thrill Coaster Tours to other people, because it's just going in, it's an amazing experience. You learn so much, you meet so many new people from all over the country. You get to experience new places that you've never been to before. For some of the tours, you go out of the country. Canada, I think they're playing an England trip. How cool is that to travel across the country and, with just a group of kids that have a passion for roller coasters just as much as you do. and it's amazing. I would definitely recommend it.
Thank you for watching this episode of Tea Time with me, Gabby. Stay tuned for more.